Hi everyone, it's the EnglishSimmer here, and then welcome back to one of my favorite challenges that I have ever tried in The Sims 4. We have been making moves over on my Twitch channel, so I thought I would give an update for all of you who may be wondering what's going on in my globetrotter challenge right now. What adventures has Andre been on since you last saw him? And I have to say, I did take a little break from playing this. So the last time I think I updated you all over here on YouTube, he was in Granite Falls, and that was actually only 2 worlds ago in the actual challenge rules, but I took a very long break. I have to say, Granite Falls did break me. But that was because it was so difficult to do. Finding insects is so hard. So I did actually download one of Carl's mods, which allows you to just go out and like find collectibles. It is a lifesaver if you are doing the Globetrotter challenge or the like all collections challenge. I'm actually going to have a link down below to that mod. We had to focus on outdoor enthusiasts, which was kind of all about like sleeping in a tent, getting up our herbalism to level 10. We unfortunately, I don't think we completed the angling ace, and then I did decide to carry on the outdoor enthusiast because really all we had to do was carry on working on our herbalism and also sleep in a tent over to Salvadorada, in which we spent nights in the tents like in the temple and in the jungle, so that definitely helped. Honestly, Moonfi was onto something when they wrote these rules and was like, okay, I'm gonna let people like maybe have a little bit of an overlap, so thank you Moonfi for absolutely having my back. So we've had our Salvadorada summer. It was very brat-like. Ooh, that sounded really bratty. He truly is the definition of a brat summer. And now we have moved into the fall. Not his downfall though. He is thriving. He is an autumn boy. Thank you very much. We're in Evergreen Harbour. We're exploring all that my favorite expansion pack has to offer, which is kind of why I wanted to do this update. Honestly, also Andre's just looking cute. So, you know, I wanted you to all put the sim in simp and simp for my sim down in the comments. You are welcome. They want to slow down a bit, connect with the community, and work on their craft. Now, connecting with the community, that is something that we did in Salvadorada a fair amount. Like, we did work on our culture skill. He's been traveling by himself for a long time now. He's been going here, there, and everywhere. We've done Strangerville, we did Sulani. Obviously, Strangerville, we connected with the community an awful lot. Granite Falls, we kind of just kept to ourselves, and then also the hermit. So he's feeling a little bit isolated, and he is a social butterfly, and don't I feckin' know it. He wants to chat to everyone and everything. So we've got Andre. He's currently just cleaning up his little shipping container. This is just where he has his fabricator so that it doesn't break constantly when it rains. Funnily enough, he now has a dog. Now this happened last stream, which by the way, I do stream this very frequently now again over on my Twitch, twitch.tv/EnglishSimmer. I stream every Monday and Wednesday at 7 p.m. UK time. If you want to go drop a follow over there, you can get notified about when I go live. If you've been wanting to catch more of this, dude, you don't need to mop the puddle outside, but to get up your fun, why don't you come and play with Ace 380? I can't remember if I did an update video whilst we were actually in Strangerville or if I just streamed that, but we were living with George, and then recently on the last stream I went into our friendships, our relationships, and I saw that he was actually a ghost, which I was so sad about. I honestly could not believe that George had passed away, and whilst he was alive he actually had this little German Shepherd who is called Ace 380, obviously named after a plane, which I just think is so cute. And so we decided to adopt Ace, which is great because he has the extreme travel withdrawal from the frequent traveler lifestyle. Restless beyond comprehension. Who knew everyday life could be so mundane? He really needs to get away and experience something fresh and exciting because he technically lives in this world, even though he doesn't. Like, he is, I can't remember where I said he was honestly from. If anyone can remember his backstory, let me know. I know he lived with his grandma. That's why he wanted to like carry on knitting, because it's not like a traditional vacation world in The Sims 4. It just means that he's bored constantly, which has such a negative effect on his fun need. We need to get an insect house because that's part of the aspiration that we need to do. So we need to work on the master maker and then also eco innovator. We're definitely not going to finish like eco innovator because we have to get to level 10 of a career, and honestly, who has the time for that? Oh, they do give me the heebie-jeebies. They're the biggest crickets ever. Ugh, they just don't look like crickets. That's when you know everything in The Sims 4 is oversized. Like, look at the size of that bug. Sorry to those of you who do not like bugs. I will try not to focus on them too heavily right now. But we also have a ton of things that we need to do. We are currently flip-flopping, like I said, between these two aspirations. So we need to go nature, we need to go back to eco-innovator, because we need to vote on some action plans. It is Friday at 12 p.m, which means that we can finally get back to voting on them. I want to leave this neighborhood better than when I found it. Luckily, it already had like the green spaces, so it's really lush. It's really like floral right now. I'm absolutely loving the vibes, but I do think it would also be really, really cool if we could kind of like leave our mark on it and leave some art. So it's not actually listed here, but we can choose our own. So we are going to go for, oh, maybe it is just the green initiative, which we do already have. The image on Carl Sims guides has the little like painted things. So maybe we do just need to see it like be worked and worked upon. That means we can vote on something else. Ooh, we could get increased pay for being a freelance crafter though, with creative art. But that also means that we have to like put up with Sims using a lot of creative stuff like playing musical instruments out on the street. So I think we're gonna go for upcycling initiative, and then honestly I might try and rebuke. Repeal rock, no, because that's also quite good because we are also doing climbing an awful lot, although I don't think actually in this neighborhood, so I don't think that actually works. But I think we'll get rid of fun loving community. I'm gonna put 25 votes into upcycling. Thank you. Ooh, that is in 3 speed. We are gonna petition to repeal. We need to get 5 signatures. We need to sell power. Okay, let's show our bills information. Ooh, we don't have enough to sell. Maybe we should store these, although we should probably get some like dew collectors and things like that. This just seems wild for a place that isn't really even our home. But I mean, I guess we are trying to help out with the community. We honestly probably could like pick up some like surplus water as well. I don't know if there's a space to do that. Can you go fishing around here? Surely. It's literally called Port Promise. I would be shocked if there's no like fishing areas. Maybe I just can't see them. Then what I also want to do, whilst we're able to vote, I want to go to one of the other areas. So we have actually made the waterfront lot. That's now a makerspace. So this is where we've been working on our fabrication. We also have a climbing gym. I did say that I wanted him to continue to work on his climbing. I did forget about it a little bit. It didn't really make too much sense in like Granite Falls. Honestly, downfall of Snow Escape is the fact that you can't just like place rock climbing things everywhere. And it kind of didn't make sense to have like a gym in Granite Falls, but we are back on the grind. So I want to go for a selling space. I think we'll do Sprucewood Square, to be honest. We should have brought Ace with us. Ace is basically like the community dog. Everyone is gonna flip and love him. He is like the friendliest little dude. I imagine he's one of those dogs that when like kids are a bit nervous around dogs, Andre is like, oh, if you want them to like get more used to dogs, like feel free to like introduce them to him. Like I just feel like he is the cutest little thing. Oh, you can only vote in your home neighborhood? That's so sad. Oh, that's so annoying. I feel like you should just be able to vote in your home, like, world. Come on now. I mean, we could like hop into someone's, but that's a lot of effort, isn't it? Should we do it? Should we just hop into someone's household? Here's hoping they have some influence points. I reckon Tina Tinker, surely. She's an influential person. Well, she is to me. Probably because she's a lesbian. I'm like, I stand with Tina Tinker. 15 definitely should be enough. I feel like Sims never ever vote on these. So let's get back to Andre and his mullet. How have I not spoken about the mullet just yet? He decided to grow his hair out a little bit. He got a mullet back in Granite Falls, which I feel makes sense. He was like, I'm growing it because I know I'm going to like Selvdorada. I want to keep like all the insects and like bugs off the back of my neck, so how about I just have a mullet? He also is working as that freelance crafter because it's part of his aspiration, so how about we try and get a gig going? Let's see what they currently have on offer. Right, I need to filter. What was his laptop under? I swear I've just like started playing with this, and whilst I do wish that you could just search, I will say it is better than just like going through his whole inventory because he's a collector. This is why I want folders in the game, because it's just getting ridiculous now. I feel like this is exactly why I removed the blogging hobby out of my mods folder, because it was having an effect on my computers. Unfortunate, because I really do want him to have a blog, but it just wasn't working the way that I wanted it to. Just moved into a new apartment, and would you believe it, no ceiling lights. You think I would have noticed that before I signed the lease? The things that you don't notice about places before you sign the lease is ridiculous. But oh well, would you be able to make me a few floor lights? 700. Fabrication level 5. Just got him up to level 5. So we'll go for that. I will take a cheeky 700 simoleons if that's okay. We need to chat with the client, create 3 floor lamps, and then send the finished work to the client. So chat with them, see what kind of, they never ever give you a description. I honestly would kind of like it if the clients were a little bit picky. If they were like, I want this specific color, don't get me wrong, I do feel like it would piss players off because you'd physically like have to go buy or like find the dye that they wanted. But I do think it would be kind of fun to be like, okay, they said they specifically wanted these colors. Like, I think they deserve to be a little bit picky. It's their place. I mean, damn, it was bought without even having any lights. If anything, they deserve to choose the color. Oh, he's scared of the laptop, which is honestly really unfortunate, Ace, because we're going to be using the laptop an awful lot. That's why I haven't spoken about his mullet, because you can't really see it. He's got his little hat on. He's very, very cold outside. He is still just like living in his tent and stuff. The rules actually did say that they can't like get a job really until they have like a bunch of different things, but I just kind of wanted to play by my own rules. I really like the way that we've set it up. I didn't ever want him to have like a little house or for it to feel weird, so that's why I kind of, and I've said this before in Globetrotter, but I make these little spaces that kind of fit in with the environment. So obviously we got this little shipping container with a toilet and a sink and a shower in, although he doesn't really need it anymore because of his reward traits. Obviously he's got a lot from completing aspirations, but he got forever fresh, so he never needs to shower or bathe again. He also has survivalist, so they're more comfortable using camping equipment. He's also hardly hungry, so he doesn't really need to eat all that much. He's also seldom sleepy, which means that he doesn't actually need to sleep all that much either. The reason why I wanted him to die for some deals is so that we can go and recycle some furniture and some like pieces that we don't need, because we have barely been getting bits and pieces. Whatever the screw version of this is, I don't know whether that's bits or pieces, but we are struggling. He also keeps getting trapped inside, which he's just like not, is he? Like, most of his stuff is outside. He is quite literally breathing the fresh air, and he's still like, ooh, I'm trapped. I didn't want to waste my money on a recycler. I've already used so much money on like a fabricating machine, and then I had to buy a candle making station because it turns out that you can buy the wax blocks that you need, even though I planted a ton of soy plants to hopefully get wax blocks in this area, but they just like will not spawn wax blocks. It's actually really annoying. Like they still don't have soy wax. And then you can recycle from your inventory, not your DJ booth. That is a new hobby that he has picked up. I have to tell you lot, it's a very, very sad affair. It looks like a little pity party. You will see why. See, we still only got 158. What is going on? Why do I have a frog in my throat? This isn't the all collection challenge. We don't need to find flipping frogs. I want to head on over to the bar. This is how we are connecting with our community. I've decided I want him to be a little DJ on the side. He is a little dance machine, so it does kind of make sense. We're going to definitely bring Nox with us, maybe Joaquin. It's been a while since we've hung out with Joaquin. And then we'll also invite Jade as well. They still have a little flirtationship, like will they, won't they? They have actually shared a night together in Granite Falls. She did come camping with us for a little bit, and they did have a cheeky woohoo in the tent, but nothing has been made official. They're still kind of just having like a summer romance. She knows that he's not ready to settle down. I also don't really think she's like 100% ready to settle down. Oh my god, it's ladies' night. Jade, you are in luck. This is like the only space that they will fit. I tried to put them in the back room last time, not the back rooms, and no one was having any of it. And then we drag his crappy little cardboard dance set out. But let's go play some grooving. Hopefully, now that we've brought some friends along, they'll actually dance. Please, somebody dance. Only currently at level 3. He is a level 10 in archaeology. We obviously managed to do that with the aspiration when we were in Selva Dorada. He's a level 10 in herbalism. That was when we were in Granite Falls. Obviously, he was already in knitting. 9 in cooking, 8 in fitness, 7 charisma, 7 writing, 6 gardening, 6 handiness. He obviously completed Salvadoradian culture. He's on fabrication level 5 right now, and he's definitely focusing on that an awful lot. I definitely want to try and get him to a level 10 in rock climbing if I can. I still want him to actually go back to Mount Komorebi and try and take on the actual expedition of the mountain, which I'm probably gonna record. I feel like that is the full roundup of this whole challenge. Ooh, we got 6 simoleons from DJing. Heck yeah, that's what I'm talking about. The next season is meant to be winter, and it says we can focus on Glimmerbrook or Forgotten Hollow, but we basically either have to become a vampire or a spellcaster, and I kind of don't want that for him. I was thinking of sending him to San Myshuno and doing like the city native aspiration, and then also have him learn more about food. I'm still toying with the idea of him becoming a chef, maybe opening up his own restaurant eventually, or like his own bakery, and then potentially DJing on the side. I just kind of see that as a life for him. I definitely think he would settle in San Myshuno because he likes the like mix of people that he's met. I don't know if that's going to be with Jade. Oh, Ace is here. He's just watching the TV. No one is paying attention to us like DJing. I feel really, really sorry for Andre. It's such a pity party. The fact that like Sims are finding the TV like more interesting. Awful. Ace is like, would you be quiet? What is that racket? He's telling us off. Right, maybe we should pack up for the evening. Maybe we should grab a drink. I swear, if anybody steals my drink, I will actually cry. Do you know how tough of a day I have had? I like how I was like, yeah, we're gonna talk talk to like the local community, like DJing is his way back into that. Hasn't spoken to anyone. Dude, drink it. No, they're gonna get it. Mohawk got it. Oh my word. I wish that they could stop people from doing that. But go give a cheerful introduction to Liberty Lee and then also Dolly. I feel like we could get on quite well with both of those Sims. I've spoken about the mullet so much that I need to change his outfit so that you can see the mullet in his full glory before we wrap up this video. He's wearing his Carhartt. He's representing eco lifestyle. Also, he's so built right now. He looks so big from all the rock climbing that he's done, which isn't surprising considering he's like a fitness level 9. He bulked hard. Like, we just sent him back to rock climbing and it's like his muscles had muscle memory. They were like, oop, let us just bulk real quickly. Oh yeah, we're already still friends with Victor Feng. No wonder we want to move to San Myshuno. He's like, I see the life that I want to make. I have manifested it. I am envisioning living like Victor Feng. Are you telling off Ace? She's like, why do you have a dog in here? Liberty, are you scared of dogs? Oh, whoa. Oh, Ace is not liking it. Right, I kind of want to be a little bit mean. I want to defend my pup. Right. Before we start a bar fight, you are not Chapel Roan, okay? You cannot get away with that. Go back home and take Ace with you, please. I'm scared for what Liberty Lee may do to him. But there we have it. There's a little update on Andre. That's what we're getting up to in my globetrotter. I kind of just wanted to check in with you all. I wanted to show you what you've been up to. Basically, I'm just having still an absolute blast with this challenge. And so I wanted to share that with you all. For those of you who may be new to the channel and haven't heard of this challenge, maybe you've never seen one of my past videos on it, which I will link a couple of them at the end of this video if you want to go check them out. But like I said, I am streaming it an awful lot at the minute as well. I'm going to have him try and continue on his mural to get out some of that excess energy that he had from almost causing a bar fight. Can we sell this yet? Has it collected? Show bills information? No. I will definitely leave the challenge rules down below if you haven't ever heard of this and you maybe want to take part in it yourself. If you have been playing this recently, definitely let me know how you're feeling about it. Where are you up to? What kind of stories have you been telling when it comes to your globetrotter sim? What are their hobbies right now? What's their career? I just realized I should probably just turn all the lots that he goes to into like vacation rentals, because then we could just like spend our money as if we were renting it out. Why have I not been doing that? I've been like buying every place, whereas I feel like that's the big brain way to do it. Also, let me know what challenges you've been loving in The Sims 4, because this one's gonna end kind of soon, and although I'm sad about it, I am kind of looking for another challenge to partake in. But thank you all so much for being here. I will see you all in my next one. Bye now.